What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video features a flavor of sovereign citizen we don't run into very often, the self-identified Israelite. Just like their cousins in the Moorish sovereign crowd, these folks believe their lineage magically places them above the American legal system, meaning judges, prosecutors, and basic reality supposedly have no authority over them. According to them, their ancestors were here first, so modern law simply doesn't apply. Unfortunately for our main character, today's judge is not here for the mythology, the word salad, or the imaginary exemptions. No games, no patience, just straight courtroom reality. Let's jump in.
Did you want to handle that case right now, Judge Najee Goodman? Mr. Bowditch has spoke to him.
Mr. Bowditch, are you ready on Goodman?
Well, Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Goodman. Mr. Goodman asked me to tell you that the prosecutor in this case has no power of attorney over him. He's an Israelite. There's no grounds under the bar code this matter should be dismissed. I believe he may want to represent himself. You may ask for some clarification if you talk to Mr. Goodman, but that's what he told me to tell you.
Thank you. Mr. Goodman, are you requesting that you represent yourself on this matter? You're muted, Mr. Goodman.
What I'm saying is nobody has power of attorney law over me through the barcode. I'm the beneficiary. My name is not those capital letters, so I'm an Israelite from the 12 tribes. So what I'm saying is I'm representing myself. That's all that needs to be said, because that's what the law is. I got common law jurisdiction. It's a non-violent crime. So I push for it to be dismissed under the barcode.
Well, it's not going to be dismissed today. So simple question. Are you representing yourself from this point forward? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm counseling myself.
All right. Mr. Bowditch, you're out. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I said, are you planning on filing a motion, or would you like to set this case for trial?
I'm planning on filing a motion to dismissal because there's no grounds or no standing over my case, because nobody has power of attorney law to hear me, to even take this process even further. You got to prove that first. You got to prove that you got power of attorney law over me to hear this matter.
Okay,
I'm an Israelite.
What you're saying, but you don't know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about. You don't have power of attorney law. The prosecutor don't have power of attorney law. You don't have power of attorney law. It's under the barcode.
Mr. Goodman, please do not interrupt me. I'm trying to be polite.
Okay, it's under the barcode though. This is what you signed up to do. You're a public servant.
Right, unless you are a price on a can of beans, we don't need a barcode.
Got him!
Yes, I am. I'm a human being. I'm not a deity. I'm a human being. I'm a living man. I'm a living being. I'm not no cargo. I'm not none of that. It's under the barcode. This is the real law.
Come here.
Yeah, no standing or no ground.
Mr. Goodman, I'm going to give you a date for your motion.
I'm only here to praise God.
Pardon me?
I want all my rights intact to me at all times. Do you agree?
I can't understand what you're saying. I think you're too close to your mic.
I want all my rights intact to me at all times. Do you agree?
I can't understand you, so no, I don't agree. I hear you're something
okay,
all the time.
I want all my rights intact to me at all times. I want all my rights intact to me at all times.
Have you ever listened to someone speak and slowly realized that something went very wrong during the development phase? Because this is one of those moments where logic never showed up and critical thinking missed the appointment entirely. It's the kind of situation where every sentence makes you wonder how many warning labels were ignored and how many bad decisions stacked on top of each other before we arrived at this exact outcome. By the time they finish talking, you're no longer asking questions, you're just accepting that reality has clocked out and left us with whatever this is, and unfortunately, for everyone involved, the court is now forced to deal with it in real time.
All right, I can't understand you.
Okay.
Are you still living on border? Are you still living on border? Mr. Goodman, are you still living on border?
Ashley, keep yourself muted, please. Your child keeps crying. Thank you.
No, I live somewhere else. I moved.
All right. Can you give me that address, please?
I stay at hotel rooms from time to time because I don't have no house right now. So I've been staying in a hotel room.
Geographically, where are you at today?
Detroit, Michigan.
All right. So my next pretrial date is when, Heather?
It is March 8th.
All right. So Mr. Goodman, I'm going to give you a date on March 8th to file a motion. You file a motion, we'll hear it on March 8th. That's going to be in person.
Motion for dismissal?
Whatever you want to file a motion. You said you wanted to file a motion. So I'm giving you a hearing date for your motion.
What time?
We'll schedule that at 10 a.m. and this is going to be live. No Zoom.
All right.
I'm having trouble.
All right. I want all my rights protected. You know what I'm saying?
Pardon
I'm
me?
only here to threaten collusion.
You do realize that if you stopped inhaling whatever industrial adhesive is clearly doing the heavy lifting here, you wouldn't have to stress so much about cohesion, because the problem isn't the argument falling apart, it's that there was never an argument to begin with. Every sentence comes out fragmented, confused, and desperately reaching for meaning, like the brain is buffering in real time, and instead of forming a complete thought, you just keep throwing random words together, hoping one of them sticks. Unfortunately for you, logic doesn't work like super glue, and no amount of rambling is going to fuse nonsense into something coherent, especially not in a courtroom, where reality is still very much required.
I just want all my rights intact to me at all times. And everybody just got to prove that they got power of attorney law.
You got to slow down because you're talking so fast I can't understand you. I keep hearing all time, but that's all I'm getting.
Okay, what I'm saying is for the dismissal, I'm about to put it in today. You got to prove that you got power of attorney law over me. I'm going to have to sue the courthouse for 100-fold.
Mr. Goodman, I don't have to prove a damn thing to you, sir. If you're here on the
you got to prove
listen to your motion.
You got to prove that you got power of attorney law over me. You don't have power. I don't care what you're talking about.
Over you, Mr. Goodman. Listen
yes, you do. You need power of attorney law to talk to me. You ain't got no ground. You ain't no standing. You ain't got no ground on understanding. I got the affidavit of truth right here. I got authenticate birth certificate. I got a letter of intent over here right now. I broke all my contracts with the government. I'm not those capital letters. I'm with the 12 tribes of Israel. My name is Israel. I'm an Israelite. I'm with the 12 tribes of Israel. You don't got no power of attorney law over me. I'm pushing for dismissal. I'm suing your courthouse for 100-fold.
Yeah, because threatening a judge, a prosecutor, or an entire courthouse has historically worked out exactly 0 times, and somehow this guy thought he was going to be the exception. The judge wasn't impressed, wasn't intimidated, and definitely wasn't amused. So instead of entertaining the nonsense, the court did what courts always do and ordered him to appear in person at the next hearing. Fast forward to that date, and surprise, surprise, our resident brain donor didn't bother showing up because accountability has never been his strong suit, which is why the following court appearance didn't happen over Zoom or in a courtroom chair, but from the only location that actually makes sense for someone like this, straight from jail, where the excuses run out, the authority is very real, and suddenly all that tough talk evaporates the moment the door locks behind him.
422.
Try it again, counsel. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patricia Mandrack for the people, P84088.
All right. And Mr. Goodman, can you hear us okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Ms. Murphy, what are we doing on these files?
Judge, it's my understanding that Mr. Goodman has an appointment at the Forensic Center on January 31st. As Your Honor knows, he has pending cases in Frank Murphy. He went before Judge Michael Callahan yesterday. He was, his bond was reinstated with a tether. I believe Your Honor has put a 250, 10% bond on Mr. Goodman. You know, Your Honor, that I'm going to ask you to reduce that bond to something affordable.
All right. So I've got 2 files. One file's got that 250, 10% with a GPS tether. That would be the February 5, 2022 incident date. And then the other file, which is the misdemeanor file from May 10, 2019, he's just on a personal on that one with a GPS tether.
Right. And you know, Your Honor, that I don't represent him on the DV.
Right, right. But he finally does have a date for a forensic exam?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right. So you just want to adjourn the PCC?
Yes, Judge. And ask for a reduction in bond.
Thank you. And Mr. Goodman, have you talked to an attorney on the domestic violence case, or are you representing yourself on that one?
I have nobody to represent me. I think it was Langford or something was supposed to be my attorney. I'm not sure how it went south.
Okay. All right, counsel, go ahead and make your bond argument. But before you do, just so we're all on the same page, my notes say it's 25,000, 10%, no contact with complaining victim, and GPS tether. Is that your understanding?
So, Judge, I thought it was 250,000, 10%,
I don't know
25,000.
what I just said, but
Oh.
my file says 250. Well, yeah, 250,000, 10%. Correct.
So, Judge, I mean, obviously that's unaffordable. Mr. Goodman is not a man of means.
Yeah, no, I'd honestly go so far as to say this defendant doesn't qualify as a man at all, but more like a petulant toddler trapped in an adult body throwing a tantrum, because the rules exist and don't bend for him. Every outburst, every half-formed argument, every dramatic pause just reinforces the idea that emotional regulation never fully developed somewhere along the way. So instead of accountability, we get whining. Instead of logic, we get noise. And instead of progress, we get theatrics. So at this point, I'm going to step back and let the rest of this play out, because what comes next is the public defender and the prosecutor doing their best to argue for bond reduction, followed by the judge delivering an absolutely epic reality check that shuts all of this nonsense down in one clean, decisive response.
And his significant other just acquired new housing, Your Honor. They have a baby. Mr. Goodman needs to be there to assist with childcare responsibilities because both of them were working before Mr. Goodman was taken into custody. I know we've had some issues, Your Honor, with appearing in court. Mr. Goodman has had transportation issues with respect to getting to the forensic center, and that was his issue, Judge. The tether violation was simply a malfunction of equipment. So I would ask Your Honor to, and since they do not have means, Your Honor, I would ask Your Honor to reduce I'm asking Your Honor for a personal with the tether.
Response.
And
counsel, you don't have to jump up to talk to me. I know it's instinctive, but it's okay if you don't.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is instinctive. Your Honor, in this case, he is before us for a misdemeanor DV. I understand he does have some pending felonies. I understand he's on a GPS tether for the felonies. I believe at this time, the most important thing is that he remain on, or that if he is released, he remains on a GPS tether. So in this case, I would not object to a personal bond.
All right. Ms. Murphy, unfortunately, this is one of those situations where I don't care what the parties think, because I've got a long history. This building's got a long history with Mr. Goodman not showing up in court. So I set the bond for that reason. I'm keeping the bond as it is for that reason.
And this right here is exactly why I love this judge, because it doesn't matter that both the public defender and the prosecutor are on the same page asking for a PR bond. The judge already knows what time it is and understands a very simple reality. If someone doesn't believe the court has jurisdiction in the first place, there is absolutely no reason to believe they will suddenly respect a future court date. Judges like this don't operate on hope. They operate on patterns, experience, and common sense. And that's why this decision landed exactly where it should. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. We actually filmed this one while traveling through Warsaw, Poland, and we still got a few more European cities lined up before we finally head back home. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike. Either way, don't forget to drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the upcoming content.